Morning, everyone. Every day, usually before 9 o'clock. Today's a little bit of a late start as I had a conversation with a student earlier that I didn't want to miss or interrupt or shortchange this. So I decided to record this after my conversation with my student, which was a total blast. Although, if you saw my little rant a video ago, you'll know that I was a little bit concerned. So, in the end, today is about what 5 lifestyle changes you can make to get rich. I wrote about these in some subtle context in our book. I talk about many of them on this channel. But given we're still early in the year, it was kind of a slow news day. This was the article that caught my attention this morning, and I thought I would share them with you and give you the my twist on them. Again, this article was found on CNBC. I should have written down the author's name. I'll put it in the show notes instead. My mistake. But here we go. So, number one thing to realize is you need a second, or you should be thinking about a second or a third income. And now that's when I read that, I'm like, ooh, most people have full time jobs, they're raising families, they don't got a lot of other time. But really, what they're pointing out in this article is it's a side hustle, or it's what we talk about all the time on this channel, one rental at a time. It's buying good cash flowing rental properties. That counts, right? That is a second source of income. And as you have seen in our journey, if you read our book, if you haven't, go get it. It's doing pretty good on Amazon, even though it's been out a year. We're seeing a huge uptick in demand, so pretty cool. And we have 100 reviews. It's pretty awesome, huh? Anyways, so rental properties count. It is obviously something that takes time. There are do's and don'ts that we talk about all the time on this channel. But realize that it is absolutely a way you can get to a better financial future, if not all out financial independence, if you stick to it long enough. So, pretty awesome. Uh, Number two, you need to save to invest, not save to save. I still talk to people all the time that are proud of a decent sized savings account, or maybe it's a money market account technically. But when you ask them what they're doing, that's the end, right? It's save to save. I am a firm believer that you can you can save your way to a better financial future, but that better financial future won't start till you're 70. So you're not really buying time. What I talk about on this channel and what we teach in the course is if you can get good quality, good or great deals in your market, your asset of choice, you can shortchange that, right? We were both retired by the time we were 45. So you can um, buy freedom, right? I like to talk about buying 20 years of financial freedom because of good and great real estate rentals. So um, you need to save to invest. I talk about needs and wants all the time. You need to understand and cut out wants. Wants are killing us. Gary Vee calls them being fancy. I like that. Stop being fancy. I know it's hard. Go back and watch some of our other videos where I talk about crying in the car with Olivia because all of our friends are living the high life. Look at us now, right? It's 10 years since we were crying in our cars, but we're doing okay now. So realize what's going on. Number three, you need to automate. What I suggest you doing is you need to create another account in another bank where you need to physically go there to extract money, right? I don't want any ATMs or direct connects to this or that bank, and treat it like a tax, right? Make sure it comes out right away, right? $100, $50, $5, whatever it is for you, whatever you can do, you need to start automating some of your savings, and then you need to take the extras. If you get a bonus, you sell something, you get a tax refund, whatever it is, every extra dollar you get for some side reason needs to go in that other account. You never saw it, right? If you want to take, a couple of bucks to have a dinner to celebrate because maybe it's a bonus you work for, great. But take the majority, like 90%, and stick it in another account. Yes, and I do mean don't set up direct deposit or don't set up, transfers or anything. Make it a separate account that you physically have to go to the bank to extract if you have to. The harder the better. Number four is you got to build relationships. This is a people business. If you're doing real estate investing, one rental at a time that we talk about, it's a people business. And I talk about it all the time in the book. This was a blind spot for me. I didn't do it. I'm still working on growing my network and meeting more and more people after all these years. It's still a weakness of mine. I know I need to get around more and more successful people. So we can always get better, and this is a particular weak spot of mine. And then finally, you need to think big, right? We had targeted financial freedom. It took us 15 years to get there. I should have, go back and read the 21 lessons learned. I think it's a playlist on this channel. That they're only like 3 to 5 minutes, but we learned a lot. One of them is I should have celebrated more on the journey because it was so hard and so long. But again, you need to dream big. You need to go after it. And again, I think all of us can do these things, right? So 5 lifestyle changes to make if you want to get rich. Look for a way to have a side hustle, a second income, right? Bust your ass during the day, 9 to 5. Go get it. Don't quit, right? Do your thing. It's how you get credit. It's how you pay your bills. But have a side hustle. For us, it was rental properties. Second, you need to save to invest. I love what Gary Vee says, stop being fancy. Stop buying dumb things to impress people we really don't care about. Take that money and save it. Put it somewhere. You need to automate it. Treat it like a tax, right? The tax man or woman takes the money out of your account right away. Take it, put it somewhere else. You never saw it. And take any extras and save that as well. You need to build relationships. This is, again, a weakness still of mine after 20 years. I'm trying to do better. You need to build relationships with other successful people. Your network is your net worth, as a friend of mine says. And of course, you need to think big. I think if you do these things and you own them and you move forward, you will work your way towards being rich. Let me know what you think. Anything I missed, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. If you have a question, remember we have this playlist called Subscriber Questions. I'm the only one that looks at this channel. It's just me. I'd love to hear from you. And of course, it's Sunday, which means my next video is going to be about how my weekly goals are going. This is week 5, right? Because we started December 1. All right, everybody, have a wonderful day. Take care, and we will do our goals presentation soon. And of course, tomorrow for daily financial news. Take care. Bye.